Welcome to Bear Download. I'm Rich Campbell along with Dan Wiederer. Dan, it's Wednesday here at Hallis Hall. The Bears getting ready for the Green Bay Packers, going through a walkthrough this afternoon, still recovering physically from Monday night's win over the Jets. But as we look ahead to Sunday's game, huge, obviously, the Bears with a chance to put 2 games between them and the Packers in the standings, and a chance to take advantage of a Packers offense that is not clicking. The Bears usually don't get this opportunity. Usually don't see Aaron Rodgers with a 62% completion percentage. I mean, there's some chances here for the Bears defense to really continue the momentum they've generated from a couple of wins.
No question. Some uncharacteristic struggles for the Packers in the early going here. They've lost 2 of their first 3. Obviously played some good defenses in the Seahawks, the Jets, and the Lions, but the Lions did a tremendous job on Sunday of really taking away the big plays down the field in the passing game and daring the Packers to beat them with the run. Now, that used to be the formula to beat the Green Bay until they got Eddie Lacy. And last year, Eddie Lacy gashed opponents and made people pay for sort of giving them 7-man fronts to run against. It hasn't been the case in these last couple of weeks. And so I think for the Bears, it has to start with the idea that you can get to Lacy, take him away, and then hope that you can have your luck with Aaron Rodgers, which is never easy to do.
Right. It's been interesting to hear some of the quotes from Mike McCarthy, Aaron Rodgers, Eddie Lacy up in Green Bay earlier this week. Some questioning of play calling from Mike McCarthy, who is calling the plays there. Eddie Lacy saying that he has to do better. They weren't even able to run against the Lions last week when the Lions were backing 2 safeties off. Now, the Lions have an exceptional defensive line, as Bears fans know, and so the personnel differences might muddle the comparison a little bit, but it just shows you what the Bears have to continue. They have to continue playing stout on the edges, up the middle, disciplined football, and tackling, which they've done pretty well the last couple of games.
Yeah, no question. And obviously, they've had some success here in the last couple of weeks, and they have that positive momentum. Now you have to beat Aaron Rodgers, who's always been a challenge. And so it was no surprise here today that there was so much praise for Rodgers being thrown around. And, you know, they really respect this guy's ability to throw on the move and throw with accuracy on the move. And that's what makes him so dangerous. And so if you can't keep him in the pocket and he gets out, he can still put that ball exactly where he wants it. Now, he's got some receivers that he can do that to with Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb. But he's like, Jermichael Finley's not around anymore. They haven't been getting the production of the tight end position that they're used to. And also with Lacy, with him a little slow out of the gates here in his second season, that really slows down what you can do as an offense. And so for the Packers, that'll be a key. For the Bears as well, you have to make sure that you can start there.
And one piece of good news for the Bears is that safety Ryan Mundy said he thinks he's going to play on Sunday. Basically said he feels good at this point from that shoulder stinger that he suffered the other night. He's doing everything he can to get back in. We'll see how it continues to play out this week. A lot of injury nuggets on the Bears side of things.
It sounds like Chris Conte will at least give it a go in practice as well in the next couple of days. And that's obviously strong news for a Bears team that finished the game without both their starting safeties in New York.
Yeah, all right. Stay tuned to ChicagoTribune.com all week for coverage. For Dan Wiederer, I'm Rich Campbell. That'll do it for Bear Download.